Now these
Wait, hold on, YouTube. We're gonna react to Andre Tate back in jail after getting tricked and betrayed by Trump. This is crazy. This is a video by Poetic Flacco. Man, this is crazy. Make sure, let's react to it, guys. Let's see what's going on.
charges he's currently facing is really serious. If he's found guilty, he would never see daylight again. Like, this is life sentences we're talking about here. The UK has had a warrant out for Andrew Tate arrest for a little over a year now. Now, he was charged with like 21 charges a year and a half ago, ranging in severity.
21 charges. Like, why'd he get charged right now? Why'd he charge it? He's being charged right now. Like, when he get arrested here, do they take him back to UK? Like, I don't understand, bro. Where is bro's from?
He's been,
if anybody know, leave it in the comment where Andrew Tate and his brother from. Tristan and Andrew Tate from.
able to avoid an arrest because he lived in Dubai and the United States, and he would charter a private jet between Dubai and the United States to avoid landing in Europe and ultimately being arrested and extradited back to the UK.
Influencer brothers Andrew and Tristan Tate have been charged with serious crimes including human trafficking in the UK. Although the charges were authorized last year and arrest warrants were...
I thought he was already charged for that. I thought he went to jail for that. The last time I remember, if I'm not mistaken, he went to jail for human women or raping or whatever, women trafficking and stuff.
Reported this is the first time the Crown Prosecution Service has confirmed these charges. The warrant issued by Bedfordshire Police for the siblings dates back to between 2012 and 15, when the alleged crimes were said to have taken place. According to reports, Andrew Tate faced 10 charges related to 3 women, including actual bodily harm, human trafficking, and controlling prostitution for gain. While his brother, Tristan Tate, faces charges related to 1 woman, including human trafficking and bodily harm.
They were initially in Romania because that's where they lived, and Romania had agreed to extradite them to the UK to face charges. But Romania also agreed, a judge agreed, that they couldn't extradite them to the UK until their charges were resolved in Romania. But, you know, like the Romanian court system, apparently like they were in jail for 6 months, then they got released.
Oh, you know, remember what you said. This is one thing I don't understand, bro. Whenever people start getting money, bro, what they do, they start bringing girls, friends. They don't even know these girls. They start bringing them out in the house and boys in the house, bro. You get money, bro. You in love. You get your wife, somebody you know for a long time. You don't have to be partying with everybody. You don't have to go out. You don't have to know people, bro. That's what happens. Once you start getting money, people see you getting money. They're going to try to sue you, put everything on you, bro, because they're trying to sue you and get some money. Put anything like that's one thing you don't want to put on your name, bro. You don't want to put a rape. You don't want to get a rape case on your name, bro. This thing will follow you, gonna follow you for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people don't understand. Once they start getting money, especially brothers, when they start getting money, they put in like girls. They get a bunch of girls and girls, like a friend they don't even know, hanging out. They don't know you. They're trying to use your money. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a case like that. I know that's what's going on, you know? Because if you gotta serious charge like that, I don't think you can travel. I know they got a private jet, but when you get a private jet, don't you have to check in with the country wherever you landing at?
From jail, pending additional investigation. They couldn't get the indictment in time, but instead of throwing away the case, they just put the case on pause as they do further investigation. But while they do further investigation, Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate travel ban was lifted.
Whoa.
But again, Romania couldn't extradite them until the case is fully resolved. So even though they were not in jail, they didn't have active current charges, Romania still had their status as pending investigation. So they were allowed to travel, and that's how they were able to leave Romania, go to Dubai, and then travel back and forth from Dubai to the United States. But Andrew Tate felt comfortable in the US, even though the US and the UK had an extradition treaty. It's common sense that if you are wanted in the UK, the last place you want to be is the United States because you're going to jail. They're literally going to extradite you and not think about it twice. But Andrew Tate felt comfortable living in the United States, buying like a $15 million penthouse in Miami, because of his relationship with Donald Trump. As a matter of fact, when he was in Romania, it was the Trump administration that literally told the Romanian government to lift Andrew Tate's travel ban so he could travel to the U.S.
Okay.
They literally arranged his travel to come to the U.S.
In Florida, after a long flight from Romania, Andrew Tate was as combative as ever.
We live in a democratic society where it's innocent until proven guilty, and I think my brother and I are largely misunderstood. There's a lot of opinions about us, a lot of things that go around about us on the internet. We've yet to be convicted of any crime in our lives ever.
Did Donald Trump help get the travel ban lifted?
The social media influencer is a big fan of the US president. In Romania a month ago, this was his message to his millions of internet followers.
Donald Trump is the future of the Western world. Everybody knows it, and everybody needs to get in line and obey him. He runs the world, and he's a good friend of mine, and I'm going to help him.
The Trump...
Oh, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. So now, like, bro, like, I don't, man.
administration, it was reported recently, pressed the Romanians to lift the brothers' travel ban.
I've seen rappers literally tap dance and shuck and jive for Donald Trump for a pardon, right? NBA YoungBoy Kodak, among others. So, again, I'm not going to excuse Andrew Tate tap dancing, but if you want to excuse it, you can, because it's understandable, right? If somebody is willing to keep you out of literal jail, tap dancing for him is probably the least you could do. But Andrew Tate felt comfortable. He was setting up shop in the U.S., I think he was even looking at another home in New York. He was just in Harlem chilling. So Andrew Tate was comfortable. He thought Trump had his back completely. That's until today, man, where the U.S. Marshals rolled up on him and arrested him. And now they're extraditing him back to the U.K.
Mr. Tate, would you mind signing?
Hey, Tate.
Come back. Oh, shit. Come back. Mind signing?
Hey, Tate.
Mr. Tate, would you mind signing?
Hey, Tate.
Come back. Oh, shit. Come over here by me. Let's go.
Those were U.S. Marshals.
Yeah.
A lot of people were spreading online that they thought that DeSantis is who sent the troops for Andrew Tate, because DeSantis already threatened Andrew Tate that if he stays in Florida, they're going to investigate him. They're going to throw him in jail if they find any charges, because he doesn't want Andrew Tate in Florida. He feels like Andrew Tate has no place in Florida, which, by the way, like how can you tell a U.S. citizen he can't be in a particular state? Like, it doesn't make sense at all, especially if Donald Trump and his administration literally arranged to travel for Andrew Tate to come to Florida, okay? But DeSantis did an entire press conference the moment that Andrew Tate touched Florida soil to let him know he's not wanted, and they'll do whatever they got to do to make sure he doesn't stay in Florida.
We have no involvement in that. I read about it through the media. Clearly, the federal government has jurisdiction, whether they want to rebuff his entry into the United States, and I have confidence that whether it's Pam Bondi or Kristi Noem, that they will be looking at that. I do know our Attorney General, James Uthmeyer, is looking at what state hooks and jurisdiction we may have to be able to deal with this. But the reality is no, Florida is not a place where you're welcome with that type of conduct in the air. And I don't know how it came to this. We were not involved. We were not notified. I found out through the media that this was something that was happening. Okay, guys, thanks so much. God bless everybody.
This is crazy, bro.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
As for Ron, I'm a little bit disappointed, I'll be honest. I've never said anything bad about him. I didn't know much about him. I was a fan of his. I heard that Florida was a great state. I know he did well under COVID. I knew nothing about the guy. But it turns out when he was pressured, he instantly caved to the pressure. And we have to have a long conversation about why the liberals and why Soros and why these wrap-up smears, why they use the media to do what they do, because what they try and do is isolate somebody. So they're afraid to be, so people are afraid to represent them or stand by them or stick up for due process. I don't know why Ron's answer wasn't, he has an American passport. The judicial system in Romania, which I know absolutely nothing about, decided to let him fly, and he's flown to his home country. As far as we're concerned, he's broken no laws. Instead, what he did was say, we're going to get our attorney general to try and find some laws he's broken and wreck this man who's done nothing inside of the United States ever. Isn't the whole point of democracy innocent until proven guilty? I've yet to even have a trial, let alone a conviction. I've never even been tried after 3 years.
I wouldn't have been surprised if Ron DeSantis like set this up.
Yeah.
Bro had to support a Trump and start popping it at the governor. Now, DeSantis is petty. Bro literally wears height insoles to appear about 3 inches tall. He's like 5'5" normally. He wears like insoles of like 4 inches to appear to be 5'9". So this is a dude who's very petty, like very petty. But it was not DeSantis. It was actually the U.S. Marshal. So the federal government is who arrested Andrew Tate. The federal government.
Back up.
Those are the big dog though. Like your security can't do nothing.
Guys, back up. You know this course, Richard? Yeah. Are you able to pull it up some to let people? You gotta get this. Okay.
Tristan, anything to say?
This is security guard. I don't think security guard. He better back up. There's nothing you can do for him right now.
Kash Patel did not arrest Andrew Tate without getting approval from Donald Trump. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. Right? They've been protecting Andrew Tate for about a year now. They don't go automatically wake up. They don't go from protecting him for almost a year to automatically, okay, yeah, we're done protecting him. Get him away.
Hold on.
Something took place behind the scenes.
CPS has decided to prosecute Andrew Tate, 39, with 7 further count of rape, 3 count of arranging a bro. This is crazy. Actual bodily harm and 19 additional charge for offenses relating to incident imaging of child and extreme pornography. This is crazy, bro. If bro get convicted, he's going to life. He's getting life. Because he's already like 39. He's seen like 30 years right there. Wow. And then again, that's what I'm trying to tell people, bro. You don't know when you see someone got that much money. You don't know what they doing, bro. You don't know how to get the money. But you're so wanna be like on somebody's back. You wanna be like, oh, let me be like him. And you don't know how he got that money.
Some chess pieces got moved. I'm telling you, they don't go from protecting him, turn the blind eye to the extradition request, allowing him to roam freely in Miami and New York, and then one day woke up and said, yeah, go get him. That's just not how that works, okay? Especially as a public figure like he is, with a $15 million like penthouse.
Exactly.
So they knew exactly where he was. So the Crown Prosecution Services, which is, I guess the UK, whatever, they responded back and they announced exactly what they're charging Andrew Tate with and Tristan Tate with. So Andrew Tate is being charged with 7 counts of 3 counts of arranging or facilitating trafficking for exploitation, 3 counts of which is occasional actual bodily harm, and 19 additional charges of offense relating to indecent images of a child in extreme corn. What? Huh? Hold on, bro. This right here. Now, the other stuff I've heard before. This right here. If this is true. If this is true.
That's exactly what I just said, bro.
This is one of
That's
the
40 years.
Listen, if they can prove this, because Andrew Tate have been like going from interview to interview claiming they got no proof, they lying on him, is a miscarriage of injustice. If they can prove that Andrew Tate had in his possession images of children, if they can prove that Andrew Tate had in his possession indecent images of those girls on cam services, and he had like girls who were under the age of consent working for him. Now the age of consent in the UK is like 16. So when they say indecent images of a child, they're talking about under the age of 16. Like this is terrible. This is bad. This is the first time I've heard of this. This is terrible. Now, Tristan Tate is charged with 1 count of SA, 2 counts of 3 counts of arranging or facilitating trafficking. So they're not even being charged with the same thing.
With the same thing, though.
Andrew Tate specifically is being charged with 19 charges of indecent images of kids. Hold on, bro. Now listen, man, there's some Andrew Tate defenders who might defend him. I'm going to say this. When it comes to kids, when it comes to charges relating to kids, when it comes to images, they accusing you of being in possession of child porn. Hold on, bro.
Yeah, this is embarrassing, bro. This is embarrassing. And anybody who does that, bro, deserve maximum time, bro. I know, you know what I'm saying? So
we got to slow down with the defendant, bro. We got to wait for this to play out. I got to see the evidence. Because this would be the biggest fall from grace we've ever seen. If they can prove that this man had child porn on his phones, in his devices, or whatever he had child porn on, or God forbid, he had child porn for these cam services, for these weirdos to indulge in.
this is crazy, bro. And then again, this is what I'm saying. Like, when you got that much money and you got that much money, they got that much money, bro. It's like they sell their soul. They don't know what to do with the money. They just spend the money and spend the money. Bro.
Nah, bro. Y'all let me know in the comment section.
Yeah, I'm gonna start the video right here, bro. This is just embarrassed, bro. This is embarrassed. This is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? And if he, bro, really, if they have proof of all these 19 charges that he been, 19 cases that he been charged for, bro, he deserves the maximum time. And if they really have proof and everything of them child and all that, pornographic, bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's getting like 40 to 50 years. I don't know how they do that. I don't know how to do it in the UK, but I know in US, bro, will come back. You know. Yeah, let me know in the comment what y'all think about this Andrew Tate situation, and if you guys know, because I know probably some people in the UK probably know how the law in UK works, but y'all can let me know in the comment what y'all think about the Andrew Tate case and his brother, because this is getting ugly. It's getting ugly, y'all. Leave me in a comment. Leave it in the comment, y'all, and subscribe.